Jerod, I'll start with you. What did you think of our new quarterback's play?
Well, I thought he had his moments, Tony, and what I mean by that is he had opportunities and his receivers let him down. You have to catch the football when your number is called. Yet he also had situations as well where he simply could not hit the open receiver. You had a great opportunity in the end zone. You missed the receiver on that one, and that cost the team big time. But to be fair to him, I thought it was an up and down performance. Some good, but also some bad.
Yeah, the Browns look bad, but they were in this game into the middle of the third. Look, here's what really happened, guys. And, Michael, we've seen this before. Receivers dropping passes. Jerod, 12 completions for an offense that prides itself on throwing the football. I mean, that's concerning.
Right, and even more troublesome is the fact that you saw the exact same thing in preseason. They didn't get better through the course of those 11 days to prepare for this game. Because, again, you're relying upon the deep ball. And how many times have you heard me say, you have to have a situation in place with the passing game where you can methodically drive up and down the football field. You cannot rely on a deep pass to bail you out. Because what happens when you don't connect on a low percentage pass?
Guys, I have seen bad offense for like 20 years. How about Carson Wentz?
Can we agree, though, that he shouldn't get a ton of credit because he was playing against the Browns?
I get your point, but at the same time, Mike, the kid did not look rattled. He has not played football in a month. And I was one of the first people saying, you know what, he's going to struggle today because he didn't play football in a month. But guess what? He made me eat my words and everyone else who has something negative to say about his game.
What a dream it must be for every rookie NFL quarterback, though, if they could only all open against the Browns. Wouldn't that give him the confidence that he's going to go in feeling like Joe Montana in this next game because we made him look that good?
Listen, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and Jerod, the game didn't look too big for this kid. He looked in control, didn't he?
That's the key part. He didn't look overwhelming. That's what you need to see and what you want to see. As a quarterback, is the moment too big? Are you shying away from the situation at hand? Hey, I got to give it to him. And I'm not a Carson Wentz fan, but he looked for real and he looked on point. And Mike, to your point, granted he did play against our defense that did struggle, yet at the same time, this was his first opportunity. He showed up and he definitely showed out.
Because he plays so hard, Jerod. What did you think of Josh McCown today?
Well, he did exactly what I thought he would do, Tony. And what did he do? He gave this offense the ability to move up and down the football field by sustaining drives. It's really simple. The NFL has made it so that you can complete passes on the defense. But here's the thing. You can't throw low percentage passes like the deep ball or underneath routes all day. You have to take advantage of those intermediate routes.
So he did what Robert couldn't do last week.
And you saw the benefits of it.
Right. And Jerod, when the Browns were up 20-0,
right,
did you think the game was over?
No, I did not.
Neither did anyone else in Northeast Ohio or watching all around the world. But you got to admit, the offense looked a lot better with McCown.
Certainly. You had the Crow busting a long run, and you had Josh McCown driving up and down the football field. But again, because they scored so fast and it took place in the first quarter, that gives you all the time in the world to make sure that you cannot stop a team because, again, you're working with 3 quarters, so I was not surprised by any stretch of the imagination.
All right, you played 9 years. How sore is Josh McCown right now after the beating that he took today? Dude, throw the ball away once in a while, Josh. I mean, come on. Look at these pounding hits. Jerod, there's no way this kid's going to play Sunday. Right?
He'll tough it out, Tony, because he's that type of a guy. I see him toughing it out. He's a competitor. I don't see Cody Kessler being out there on the football field. They have remedies for that. It's called ice. It's called Toradol. But you don't want to necessarily get too used to using that other one. Yeah, exactly. Advil, right? Ibuprofen, that type of stuff.
All right. After the game, Josh talked about playing with pain, and he welled up. Watch this.
I got a dad and an older brother who I know get up and go to work, and sometimes they don't feel great, and they go and they grind. You know, and I got 2 little boys that they're playing football now, you know, and they get hit and they get banged up, and trying to teach them what toughness means, you know. And so for me, it's those things that, and just knowing the window for me right now, and understanding that I don't want to miss snaps.
Right, you know what? That poor kid deserved it, but we had a better fate. Am I right? I mean, why can he not win? He's a good teammate. Right. He understands the offense. He plays hard. His teammates love him, folks. 2-18 in his last 20 starts.
Right, now add on to that, he's living right. He's an outstanding young man. He does all the right things on and off the field. You appreciate who he is as a human being. But really what it comes down to, Tony, is what you saw on display today. When push comes to shove, Josh makes bad decisions, be it how he exposes his body and also the decision making and throwing in places a 16-year-old veteran has no business throwing into.
Yeah, I just thought he played such a gutsy game. I thought his teammates rallied around him. His shoulder and his arm had to be killing him. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, boy, the special teams today, Jerod, let the Browns down. Yeah. I mean, block, kicks. They asked Joe Flacco, folks, after the game, what was the turning point in this game? You know what he said? When we blocked that extra point. Extra point! Also, missed field goal. Jerod, what is going on here?
It's a simple deal. You just do your responsibility, and obviously someone didn't do that.
Is that Johnny Manziel chasing him? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
It's very similar or eerily similar, however you want to look at it. But yeah, because here's the thing. You have the opportunity to change the notion that it's the same old Browns. When you let something as rare as a blocked extra point go for 2 points, once again, the Ravens' confidence is back because at some point they had to be saying to themselves, who the heck are we playing today?